Medicines are among humanity's greatest inventions. They have turned deadly diseases into treatable conditions, saved billions of lives, and extended human life expectancy beyond anything our ancestors could imagine. But how do they actually work? How does a small pill know exactly where to go in your body? And how does it make pain, fever, or infection disappear? The story begins long before laboratories and factories, in nature itself. For thousands of years, people used plants, minerals, and animal extracts as primitive medicine. The bark of the willow tree, for example, contains salicin, a compound that reduces fever and pain. Centuries later, scientists would refine that natural substance into a synthetic version, the acetyl salicylic acid you know as aspirin. As chemistry advanced in the 19th and 20th centuries, humans learned to understand nature's formulas and recreate them artificially. That's when the modern pharmaceutical era began, the era of molecules designed with precision to target the human body at the microscopic level. How a medicine is born, every medicine starts with a question, a problem to solve. How can we stop pain? How can we kill bacteria without harming human cells? How can we help the body heal itself? Researchers begin by studying how the body works, how signals travel, how enzymes build or break molecules, how cells communicate. Once they find a weak point, a receptor, an enzyme, or a pathway, they design a molecule that can interact with it precisely. That molecule becomes the active ingredient, the true heart of the medicine. Creating such a molecule is a long process. It can take 10 to 15 years from discovery to approval and cost billions of dollars. Each candidate must pass through several stages: laboratory testing, animal testing, clinical trials on humans, in 3 main phases. Only a few molecules out of thousands ever become real medicines. But when one succeeds, it becomes part of our daily lives: a tablet, a capsule, an injection, or a liquid. From natural remedies to chemical precision, medicine is a story of evolution, curiosity, and relentless human progress. Every pill represents decades of work, millions of data points, and centuries of accumulated knowledge. Imagine holding a small tablet in your hand. You swallow it, drink a sip of water, and wait. But what happens next is far from simple. It's a biochemical journey through one of the most complex systems known to science, the human body. Step 1. Absorption. Entering the system. Once a pill reaches your stomach, the process begins. The tablet starts dissolving in the acidic environment, releasing the active substance. From there, it travels to the small intestine, where countless tiny blood vessels absorb it into the bloodstream. Some medicines are absorbed quickly within minutes. Others are coated or designed to dissolve slowly, to maintain a steady concentration in your blood for many hours. Scientists call this process pharmacokinetics, how the body absorbs, distributes, metabolizes, and removes a drug. If the medicine is taken as an injection, it bypasses the digestive system entirely and enters the blood directly. If it's an inhaler, it travels to the lungs, where the active particles cross into the bloodstream almost instantly. Step 2. Distribution, finding the target. Once in the bloodstream, the medicine circulates through your entire body, like a microscopic message searching for the right mailbox. It doesn't go only to the sick area, it spreads everywhere. That's why precision is so important in drug design. Medicines interact with receptors, specific molecules on or inside cells. Think of a receptor as a lock and the medicine as a key. Only the right key fits the right lock. When the key turns, it triggers a biological effect. It may block a signal, activate a reaction, or change the way cells behave. This is how painkillers stop pain, antibiotics kill bacteria, and antihistamines prevent allergies. Each type of medicine has a different target, an enzyme, a protein, or even a strand of DNA. Step 3. Metabolism. The body responds. After the medicine does its job, it doesn't stay forever. Your liver begins breaking it down through a process called metabolism. The liver's enzymes transform the drug into simpler compounds, sometimes making them inactive, sometimes turning them into other useful forms. From there, your kidneys filter the leftover substances, removing them through urine. That's how your body keeps the balance, constantly cleaning and recycling chemical signals. Every pill you take sets off this chain reaction: absorption, distribution, metabolism, and elimination. Together, these steps form the foundation of pharmacology, the science of how drugs move and act in the human body. From a single pill to billions of cells, it's a coordinated symphony of chemistry, biology, and time. The body is not a passive recipient, it's an active partner in every cure. Now that the medicine has entered your bloodstream and found its way to the right place, let's see how it actually works, how chemistry becomes relief, how molecules restore balance inside your body. Every medicine has a purpose: to change or correct something that's not functioning properly. It might calm inflammation, kill invading bacteria, block a nerve signal, or boost a missing hormone. But no matter the effect, the principle is always the same. A molecule interacts with another molecule to trigger a chain of biological reactions. Painkillers. Turning off the alarm, let's start with something familiar: ibuprofen or paracetamol. When you feel pain, it's because your body releases chemical messengers called prostaglandins. These substances alert your brain that something is wrong, like a fire alarm going off after an injury. Ibuprofen works by blocking enzymes called COX-1 and COX-2, cyclooxygenases, which your body uses to make prostaglandins. When those enzymes are blocked, the signal chain breaks. Fewer prostaglandins are produced and the pain subsides. It doesn't remove the injury. It simply tells your body to stop sounding the alarm. Paracetamol, acetaminophen, works differently. It acts mainly in the brain, affecting pain and temperature regulation centers, reducing pain and fever without strong anti-inflammatory effects. Antibiotics, the bacteria killers. Antibiotics are a true milestone of medicine. Before their discovery, even a small wound could lead to fatal infection. Today, they save millions of lives every year. Antibiotics work by attacking structures that human cells don't have. For example, penicillin blocks the synthesis of bacterial cell walls, causing bacteria to burst and die. Tetracyclines inhibit bacterial ribosomes, stopping them from making proteins. Fluoroquinolones damage bacterial DNA, preventing replication. Because these targets exist only in bacteria, antibiotics can kill harmful microbes while leaving human cells unharmed. A perfect example of molecular precision. But bacteria evolve. They can develop resistance, learning how to neutralize or expel the drug. That's why doctors warn against overusing antibiotics. Every unnecessary dose gives microbes another chance to adapt. Targeted and specialized medicines. Some drugs are designed to be highly selective, working only where they're needed. These are targeted therapies, used, for example, in cancer treatment. They identify specific proteins or receptors present only in diseased cells, leaving healthy cells untouched. A similar approach is used in autoimmune diseases, where drugs calm down overactive parts of the immune system instead of shutting it down completely. These medicines act like precision tools. Rather than a hammer, they're a scalpel at the molecular level. Hormones and neuroactive medicines. Not all drugs block or kill. Some replace what's missing, like insulin for diabetics or thyroid hormones for those with hypothyroidism. Others, like antidepressants, regulate neurotransmitters in the brain, helping balance mood and emotional state. Every category of medicine works through the same universal law of biology: small molecules controlling complex systems. It's the ultimate example of human intelligence working hand in hand with nature's design. From ancient herbs to molecular engineering, we've learned to control life's chemistry, not by force, but by understanding its language. Every medicine has two faces, the cure and the risk. The same molecule that heals can also cause unwanted reactions. That's why modern medicine is not just about discovering new drugs, but about understanding their safety, precision, and long-term effects. Why side effects? Happen when a drug enters your body, it doesn't know where it's supposed to go. It moves with the blood, reaches many organs, and may interact with multiple systems at once. That's why side effects occur. A medicine that targets one enzyme might also affect another, unrelated one. For example, ibuprofen blocks COX enzymes to stop pain, but those same enzymes also protect the stomach lining. That's why long-term use can cause irritation or ulcers. Other side effects come from how drugs are metabolized. Some people's livers process medicines faster or slower due to genetics, age, or other medications, making one pill harmless for one person but dangerous for another. That's why dosage, timing, and interaction warnings are so carefully studied and regulated. Safety and regulation. Before a medicine reaches your hands, it goes through years of testing. Laboratory research, animal trials, and multiple phases of human clinical studies. Scientists monitor not only effectiveness, but every reaction, symptom, and side effect. Even after approval, medicines are constantly monitored through pharmacovigilance systems, networks where doctors and patients report any unexpected effects. If a pattern emerges, health agencies like the FDA, United States, or EMA, Europe, can issue warnings, restrict use, or even withdraw a drug entirely. Safety is not a one-time check. It's a continuous global process that never stops. The future, personalized, intelligent medicine, the next medical revolution is already here. We're entering an age where treatment will no longer be one size fits all. Instead, it will be personalized, based on your DNA, metabolism, and lifestyle. Using genetic analysis, doctors can determine how your body will respond to specific medicines before you even take them. This is called pharmacogenomics, combining genetics with pharmacology to create fully individualized treatment. At the same time, artificial intelligence is transforming how medicines are discovered. AI can analyze millions of chemical structures, simulate how they'll interact with human proteins, and identify potential drugs in weeks instead of years. It can even predict side effects before any human testing begins. And beyond chemistry lies gene therapy, editing or replacing faulty genes directly inside your cells. Instead of treating symptoms, doctors will soon be able to correct the root cause of disease. A new era of healing, from ancient herbs to molecular design, from chance discoveries to AI prediction medicine, has evolved from art to precision science. Every pill represents not just chemistry, but human intelligence, collaboration, and hope. We're no longer just treating illness, we're learning to understand and shape life itself. The medicines of tomorrow won't only cure, they'll adapt, prevent, and protect, bringing humanity closer than ever to mastering the chemistry of its own existence.